Are you concerned about falling? In the next year, 1 in 4 seniors will experience a fall. Do not allow yourself to become a statistic. Tai Chi is proven to reduce your fall risk by 58%. Classes for all abilities are available throughout DuPage County. Tai Chi, exercise for life, exercise for you.
All right, bring your hands up, gently tap below your collarbone. Hi, Joe. Come on. And so what organ are we stimulating? Oh, you knew these questions were going to come. You knew it. Kidneys. Right, so kidneys. How to balance the energy in your kidneys. Help keep your kidneys healthy. So yes, I would like to say it's nice to be back in Illinois. It is most definitely nice to see everybody in person and be back with people in person. That is absolutely true. Yeah. It's middle of the sternum, and the middle of the sternum is for lungs, lungs for breathing, and thymus for the immune system. Yes. But please, somebody turn the heating up outside. Yeah, lovely. Sunday? Go outside. Oh, happy. I'm saying that. Ramona's probably still got snow. So. And the side of your ribs, and the side of your ribs is for anybody? Spleen. Spleen. Spleen for your digestive system. And loose and relax, swing. And swinging your arms is for, please get this one. Circulation. Circulation. Thank you. Yes.
The Thursday class at Quartz Plus is not happening.
I am waiting to hear from them, but my suspicion is no.
Oh.
Yes, I'm waiting to hear from Roselle and Quartz Plus today to see about Thursday.
Do you have an in-person class from there Thursday?
So the only other class I have on Thursday is Wooddale, and Wooddale is cancelled. They have nobody registered
Oh, wow.
at Wooddale. Glen Ellen was cancelled yesterday, today. Glen Ellen, yeah, Glen Ellen has nobody enrolled either.
Okay, now where, obviously, where was that?
Glen Ellen,
Yeah.
it should be in the Park District catalogue, yes. 18. It's this class.
This one.
Yes.
Well, they would cancel anyway.
Yes. As important as you are, Chris, I think with just you, they probably wouldn't cancel as well. Yes.
Yeah, I have a one-on-one. Like instruction.
But the good news is this class is here and running.
Yeah.
And so we have 8 weeks in this session rather than the 7 that we've had previously. So
How is it that we're here?
while they've moved, I believe that they are moving all of their senior programming here,
Oh, good.
so that it's all in the one place.
Good.
And then we'll be here, as far as I know, until the new facility is ready.
You know when they're gonna start that?
I have no idea. And I did not ask when it's likely to be ready, because that's not usually a good thing to ask.
Once they put up the sign and it is up, but the zoning commission is looking at this and they get approval from that, they're ready to break ground.
Yeah,
So that sign is up over there.
Yes, it is. So,
So then it's a map. So they own the property, the sign is up, the zoning commission is taking a look at it. They'll have a meeting. There's also a public meeting, so the people in the neighborhood have gotten notice that they can attend if they object. Once they clear that, then it's go.
shouldn't they have done that before they bought it?
Well, I don't know. I put up an addition and I, I had to go through the process beforehand because we don't want to have contractors with money, your money before you're gonna get approval.
yeah.
Yeah, so I have no idea when we're likely to be in that.
Betcha, it's sooner than you think.
But it's taxpayer money that's paying for it, so
I beg your pardon?
it's taxpayer
That's
money
right.
that's paying for it, so it'll probably get done pretty quickly.
Right. And there's a lot of seniors that used to use the Abbey that are looking forward to it, so I think that's a pretty good push to get going here.
Yes.
So this 1 o'clock time, was that related to Wagner, and now that we're here, we'll go back to 11?
Well, the next session.
That's another good question, that is.
Well, the next session is 11 to 12, following this one.
Is it?
I've already registered for it, it's 11 to 12.
Oh.
The next one, following this.
Thank you for letting me know.
I don't really.
It's lucky I knew that now, not in June. Okay, that's good, because yes, 1 o'clock was 1 o'clock was the only time that we could do it at Wagner. And so we were sort of forced into that. And then the change from there to here happened after this had all been arranged and advertised. So rather than changing time and location, they just changed the location.
Okay.
Who knows, there might be people turning up at Wagner at 11 o'clock this morning, who knows? So this is part of the effort to keep you mentally fit. Of like, you know, we're gonna keep changing the times and the days and the locations. And it's like, can you find the class?
You want over, like, stick to it.
It's fun, yes. So yes, so this session will run for 8 weeks. Then we have a week off. We'll run for another 8 weeks. Then we'll have a week off. And then we'll run 2 8-week sessions back to back. Those 2 last sessions of the year will probably be about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Count me out.
They'll be at the park at the bottom, Spring Road. The weekend, the weekend after this class finishes, I will be offering Minnesota teaching a weekend class of that.
Where in Minnesota?
Virginia.
No, that was in Minnesota.
Yeah. About halfway between Duluth and Canada. I'm hoping that the snow is gone by then.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go north, but maybe not. No.
I've been very lucky with the snow the times I've been up there, and I've been up as early as March, and it's been really nice. I've been the hands in small, back from the opposite side, inside the shoulder. And so this is further stimulating the kidneys by tapping points from the urinary bladder and the small of the back. It also adds in the lungs on the front. So we should be ideally just inside the shoulder and then down there. And that helps to stimulate the lungs. And take your arms out. And bring your waist to a relax. Good. Rub your hands together. I've forgotten what order I go in now. I think it was because it was so cold this morning. I wanted to get to my hands as quickly as I could. I rest. Forearms. tell those. I have particularly fond memories of our first library.
Mhm.
When I first came to this country, it's like I got up the next morning and wanting to find out information about where I lived. Obvious place to go is the library. I find out the address of the library. And I'm like, oh, that's convenient. The road it's on is right outside. So I walk out and I start walking north on this road because the road only goes north. And I walk along this road and I walk and I walk and all of a sudden it stops. And I'm like, did I miss the library? That was the time I found out that some American roads stop and then start again somewhere else. I was very confused. The insulator your fingers, roll your wrist right.
So just the library.
It was, yes, that was 2000. So Prospect. Yeah, so I was south of Butterfield. So I walked from south of Butterfield, north on Prospect, until Prospect stopped. And I walked south on Prospect, trying to figure out which house was the library. And change direction. And that was the middle of February.
Should have done a little more research.
Well, I had the address. I knew it was open. I just didn't know American roads stopped and then started in different places.
Some of us still do.
Which one was
It's very
that?
confused sometimes.
Yes, and then you have roads that change their name halfway through.
That took me a long time to figure out.
Have the same name, but then try a place and all.
Yes. No. Yes. And bend your knees, let your arms hang down, loose and relax as always, and roll your shoulders. Change direction. One. And straighten up and take your head to one shoulder. Roll it down around the shoulder without tilting it back across. Exhale round. Inhale across. Exhale. In. One more. Change direction, head to the shoulder. Roll it down and round to the shoulder without touching the back. Cross. Exhale round. Inhale. Exhale. In. And one more. Rub your palms together. So remember, hands on the pelvis is good. Back to the hands on the smaller back is better. Arms to the hands on the smaller back is best of all, as long as they don't bring tension into your body. So keep the head still, head upright, and circle your legs. And so I feel that we can no longer call this the Abbey class. That brings up the question of what do we call this class? Is the Wilder class the most appropriate?
The mansion?
I like the Wilder class. The mansion class is what Jessica said.
But who's that?
Jessica there.
Oh, the girl,
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, I like the idea of the Wilder
Sure
class.
is.
Yeah, nicer.
That's what we call it, much wild.
Much Wilder class. Yeah. Change direction. One more. And then if you choose, you can bring your feet closer together, or you can leave them apart, or any distance between that you feel. I prefer it apart. And so now you're going to think about your tailbone, and you're going to try and move your tailbone in the circle. Oh, you may laugh. You want to try and be a guy trying to do this. Okay, guys have a really hard time doing this. It's like to us, what's a pelvic tilt? But yeah, it's a really strange motion that takes some figuring out. You got to just like take your mind to your tailbone and think, okay, well, how do I get my pelvis to move? And so it is that pelvic tilt, and then you tilt your pelvis to one side, almost stick your butt back, tilt it to the other side, and then forward again. And then you got to try and figure out how to make that smooth out into a circle. See, now you've got homework for the next week. And change direction. And you want to try with your feet at different places. So like with my feet apart, like I can do this and it feels really good. I put my feet together and I'm like, this does not work for me as well, anywhere near as well. I can't get the motion right here. Okay, so there's a little bit of experiment of like how far apart you put your feet. All right, that's good. And then take the ball with one foot, tap the ball with one foot on the floor. And the other. Okay, so today we're going to jump straight in and we're going to do Tai Chi, Qigong, Shibashi. And so this should take us 25 minutes or so. Remember, nice and relaxed. If you've not done this in a while, don't worry about getting it right. Just let it flow. And you'll soon get back into the rhythm of doing it. And remember that you can sit or you can stand as you do this. And getting that flow is better than standing and then sitting and like moving. So if you think you're gonna sit, it's actually better to sit for the whole thing. So you try and get one movement out of it. All right. Either way, so you can bring your feet shoulder apart, so straight forwards. Back up straight, head up tall, arms relaxed at your sides. Space underneath your armpits, space between your fingers. And allow your weight to sink down your knees. And from there, your hands float up to the height of your shoulders as your legs straighten. Your hands sink down as your legs bend. Inhale as your hands float up. Exhale as your hands sink down. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and relaxed. Nice and gentle. Broadening one's chest. Your hands float up to the height of your shoulders, open to the side. Your hands close. Your legs bend as your hands sink. Inhale as your hands come up and open. Exhale as your hands close. Sink. Inhale. Exhale. dancing with the rain. Keep your knees down. Bring your hands up over your head. Shift your seat to the right as your hands go through. Shift your seat to the left. I'm going in the room, which remember, as your hands go to your left. Inhale as your hands go to your left. Exhale as they go to your right. Inhale. Exhale. Circling. Bring your arms to the center. Down the sides. That's all right. You do what is right for you. Bring your right hand up, followed by your left, and down. So remember, we're after smooth circle. So just do what is right for you. Inhale as your arms come up. Exhale as your arms come down. Inhale. Exhale. Twist waist and swing up. Your left hand in front of you. Swing your right arm up to the side. Push your right hand over your left hand as if you're letting go. Inhale as your left hand swings up. Exhale as it pushes over your right. So imagine you're holding something in that front hand. Push it away with your left. Inhale. Exhale. Rowing the boat. Drop your hands down. Your arms come up the sides as your legs straighten. Down the front as your legs bend. Inhale as your arms come up. Again, whatever you can do is good. Exhale as you come up. Inhale. Exhale. holding the ball. Swing your right hand up in front of you as you turn to your left and straighten the left. Turn your hand palm down, bring it down as you turn forward. Inhale as your left hand swings up. Exhale as you come forward. Inhale. Exhale. Look up at the moon. Keep your feet flat on the floor. Swing both hands up to your left side as your legs straighten. Bring your hands forward, your legs back. Inhale as your hands swing up to your right. Exhale as they come forward. Inhale. Exhale. Pushing palm. Swing your hands forward. Pull up to your side. Right hand presses out as you turn to your left. Then your hand palm up, pull back as you turn forward. Exhale as your left hand pushes out. Inhale as you pull back. Exhale. Don't push out too far. In. Wave hands like clouds. Turn your left palm towards you, reach your right hand. Turn to your left. Hands change. Now the right hand is on top. Turn to your right. Left hand is down. Change. Inhale as you turn to your left. Exhale as you turn to your right. Inhale, so your left hand is up when you turn to the left. Change. Right hand is up when you turn to your right. Okay. Scoop the ocean. Your hands change on your right side. Turn to the left corner, then take a small step out the left corner. Reach as far down as you are safe and comfortable. Scoop your right hand up far by your left. Bring them over your head. Left hand. Again, whatever's comfortable for you. Exhale, reach down. Inhale, scoop. Exhale. Inhale. Playing with waves. Keep your back upright. Bring your hands up. Pull your wrists up to your shoulders. Shift forward. Your hands go down, away and up. Shift back. Your hands come down. In. Exhale as you go forward. And keep your back up straight. Inhale as you come. Exhale. In. Spreading your wings. Your hands are away, palms face each other. Shift back and up. Shift forward and forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Relax those shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale. Punching. Step back to shoulder width apart, hands at your sides. Settle in the center. Left hand reaches out. Open. Close and pull back. Exhale as your right hand reaches out. Inhale, pull back. Exhale. Inhale. Flying like a goose. Drop your hands down. Your arms come up the sides as high as you're safe and comfortable, and your legs straighten. Your arms come down. Your legs bend. Inhale as your arms come up. Exhale as your arms come down. Inhale. Exhale. Spinning wheels. Squat down as far as you're safe and comfortable. Imagine holding the ball. Circle up to your left as your legs straighten. Down to your right as your legs bend. Inhale as we come up. Exhale as we come down. Inhale. Exhale. Stop at the bottom. Change direction. Circle to your right as your legs straighten. Down to your left as your legs bend. Inhale as we come up. Exhale as we come back. Inhale. Exhale, bouncing a ball. Careful with your balance on this one, remember. Straighten up. Left foot, right hand. Head up, eyes up, right foot, left hand. If you need to use the chair for support, use it. Inhale with the left foot. Exhale with the right. Inhale. Exhale. Closing movement. Shoulder width, Stephen's hand. Hands come up to your nose as your legs straighten. Hands press down as your legs bend. Inhale as your hands come up. Exhale as they press down. Inhale. Exhale. And bring your hands all the way down. Yeah. All right. Have a seat, everybody. And let's do that now. Have a seat. One foot out, circle your toes. And so remember, whatever we do in this class, the goal is for you to improve upon your circumstances. So it's not about doing the same as I do. It's about doing what you can do with the idea of moving towards what I can do. So trust me, I have the same feeling when I go to karate classes and there are teenagers there that are kicking their feet up above my head. Can I do that? I couldn't do that nearly 20 years ago when I started. But do I do what I can do? Change direction? Yes. And do I do what I do with the intention of trying to improve? Yes. And that's what's the important thing. It's not about looking like the younger person. Because trust me, I'm never going to look like some of those teenagers. As much as I want to. Change feet. Circle those toes. And the good news is that with this stuff, if you gently push the boundaries, you will gently push those boundaries out. Questions, thoughts, anything?
Well, I have one of each.
One of each. Question and a thought.
I've been doing the Tai Chi Zoom for almost 4 days a week for all of winter, and
Yeah.
I can really see I can really see improvement
Change direction.
in my balance and in some of the movements that were very hard for me before.
Okay.
So what you're saying, just repeat it in practice, it's just like shoot back. Right.
It is, and you're spot on. I mean, the idea of doing it more means that you're going to get better at it. So yeah, so being able to, having access to online classes and being able to do it 4 days a week versus 1 day a week, it is huge. You're doing it 4 times as much. Good, both feet out, point at the ball. So that was your thought.
Okay, my question is, do we have moves that we make, are any of them for the liver, for the gallbladder?
Are any of the moves that we make for the liver and the gallbladder? Yes, they are.
Which ones are they?
Playing with waves and spreading your wings. Playing with waves is the liver and spreading your wings. No. Playing with waves is gallbladder, spreading your wings is liver.
Thank you.
Good. All right. There we go. All right. Oh, I've not done this one in a long time. Right leg out, left leg on top. Right hand on the left hand on the right hand. Sit up tall. And very gently slide your hand down your leg as far as you are safe and comfortable. And slide back. Again, sit up tall. Exhale as you slide down. Inhale. Slide. Exhale. Inhale. Just gently allow yourself to slide down, not really extending into a stretch with this. One more. Good. Change feet, change hand. So whichever leg is on top, that hand is on top. So again, sit up tall. Well, this is looks like Sunday dinner. This is sit up tall, and everybody goes like this. So again, just very gently slide your hand down your leg as far as you're safe and comfortable. And slide up. Exhale as you slide down. Inhale, slide. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Yeah. So bring your feet flat on the floor. Hands on your thighs. Slide your index and your middle finger over the kneecap to find those two little indents either side of the big tendon that runs down off the kneecap, down onto the shin, and massage those. So they get right at the front. And massage those two spots. If you're familiar with wildlife or you've been coming to my classes for the last 2 months, these two spots are known as the cow's nose. Because if you look at your kneecap and you've seen a cow's nose, it sort of does look a little bit like a cow's nose. Those ones stood in the background last week before last was so funny. There's half a dozen of them just stood, they just stood in the background for like 20 minutes and watched. That is my chair, not my knees creaking, but just to be sure. Now reach behind your knees and rub the backs of your knees. So remember, this spot is also really good for your back. Anything above the tops of the legs and below the neck. If you have issues with your back, issues with your kidneys, your urinary bladder, these two spots are really good. These two spots really help me when I'm driving. It's like, you know, I can drive with one hand and like use the other hand to massage my knees and then switch. And it really makes driving long distances much, much easier. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all very much for being here. This is awesome to be back in person. It's awesome to see everybody back.
Yes.
So thank you all for being here.